of the pandemic, which rapidly grew via online marketplace Etsy. But the business will be shut down in 2 weeks' time as a policy amendment on how Etsy releases payments changed for cutting-edge creations on the 14th of June without warning.
It's now to the point where I just can't continue the business. The business is going to close. I can't keep sending people out the tables that I'm making and never getting paid for it. I'm working about 14, 15 hours a day just to keep the business afloat, and I can't do it anymore.
And what about the impact of receiving the monies so much later than you're used to?
For me, I don't know what I'm going to do in 2 weeks. He told me just literally overnight, and all my cash flow vanished. And as a result, there's days where I don't eat because I want my kids to.
He used to receive monies per sale within 24 hours. The waiting time for him has now increased to 45 days on average, and he's currently waiting for over £5,000 to be paid. Dan is the main breadwinner of his household and says that he will lose his whole income once his business folds. He's one of hundreds who have joined social media groups supporting others experiencing similar problems with Etsy, and effectively they're calling for a revolt.
Today's my last day. Gonna do my own thing.
Etsy have said that it will continue to review its reserve system and that it takes seller feedback seriously. The reserves, they say, keep the marketplace safe and cover any potential refunds. We asked the Small Business Commissioner what they're doing to help.
I have no jurisdiction at all. There's nothing I can do to help. I do know that the Department for Business and Trade is monitoring what is going on, and that the Small Business Minister is writing to Etsy to ask, what are you doing to resolve these issues? But I think that is probably as far as we can go with a company that hasn't got and isn't headquartered in the UK.
Meanwhile, back at the workshop for people like Dan Vass, the situation remains impossible. He feels a solution will not be found soon enough to save his business. Nadira Tudor, 5 News.